Little Kitty Big City. In Little Kitty Big City, you are a little kitty taking on the big city while you find your way back home. The story. You are a sweet yet mischievous little kitty who, while taking a nap in your favorite spot, fell into the depths of the big city below. As you try to navigate your way back home, you will meet many friends along the way that need your help and offer help in return. You will traverse the city streets, climb walls, and jump to great heights to make it back home. On my first playthrough, I completed the game within about 2-3 hours, while also focusing on side quests and extra achievements, as I knew I wanted to 100 this game. The longer achievements, recycling the 100 cans and getting all the heads did of course take more time, but honestly I had such a blast doing it, I really didn't mind the extra time taken on. However, and this is the most likely due to this being a day 100% playthrough, I have encountered quite a few bugs, with most of them being minimal, like clipping through objects, animations being wonky, or audio clips not working correctly. These bugs don't really impact the experience whatsoever, so I overlooked this. However, the bugged quests really did hurt. Being sticky business, I unfortunately had to replay the entire game 3 whole times just for the final nest to work properly. I am not quite sure why this bug occurred, but I do know on my first playthrough I got an achievement jumping into the last nest, thus making the nest not count and making the save file soft locked. Only on the fourth playthrough did everything work 100%. I also had an issue with faulty fall. The only way I got it to work is by nudging the banana onto the ground and then slapping it into someone that also made contact with my clothes. When I was able to get all of those criteria correct, I was finally able to get the achievement. So about gameplay and features. So you are a cat who does cat stuff, like knocking down stuff to the floor just for the fun of it, napping in cozy places and hunting down delicious fish to steal and eat to gain power-ups. I loved running down the people walking by, tripping them and making them drop their items like phones and food, or knocking off plants all over the city just to cause mischief. Some people will nozzle you or even take your photograph if you mew on them. Some will give chase to when you steal their stuff. Some tips from my playthrough. There are lots of sections of climbing and doing kitty parkour. The game suggests a controller, but I used a mouse and keyboard for my whole playthrough without issue. You cannot die and you do not take health damage or fall damage. If you get stuck on an invisible wall or small space, hit escape and there is a get and stock option. Collect outdoor heads as you go along. Some you can buy with in-game currency, while others you find or get rewarded for helping out friends. Overall experience. I had fun with this game. It was fun running around the city as a cat, causing mayhem and finding and collecting all the cute heads. The parkour element can be a bit frustrating at times, having to time your super jumps just right to going around a tight ledge. But with no fall damage or health damage, it is just more about having to climb back up all over again in spots that get a bit irritating at times, but not enough to dampen my overall fun in the game. The game does give you the option after finishing the main story to continue, so you don't need to restart the game if you are still going for achievements after the main part is done. Overall, it is a wholesome, feel-good game that everyone can enjoy.